everybody, and here we are back with Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle Year 3, which would be The Prisoner of Azkaban as far as I know. Yes, I think that's correct. So everything's set up. I'm just gonna zoom out a little, that you can see almost everything. Okay. So, let's get going. We've got Hermione Granger and Neville Longbottom. They now have gained their first ability. Whenever Hermione plays 4 spells on her turn, any hero gains 1 influence. And Neville's specialty is that whenever a hero gains, well, actually the first time each hero gains 1 heart on his turn, on Neville's turn, that hero gains 1 additional heart, so he's a healer. So, we've got everything set up. At the moment, we're facing Draco Malfoy and the Dementor. Let's draw our first card. Dementor's Kiss. The active hero loses 2 hearts and all other heroes lose 1. The Dementor also makes Hermione lose 2 hearts because she's the active villain. She's the active hero, and Draco doesn't do anything this round. So let's see. We've got 4 Aluhomoras, which we're going to play, which gives us 4. And since we're playing 4 spells, we can play 1 more. We gain 1 more influence, or someone gains 1 more influence. And what we are going to do is we are going to use this. She should actually be drawing spells. Oh, the only spell that we've got is Wingardium Leviosa, which is actually not such a great spell. So she's gonna... get Forks. And she's going to play Crookshanks, and she is going to put 1 damage on the Dementor. And the influence goes back in the box, and she draws 5 more cards, and she's got 3 more Alohomoras, 1 Beedle the Bard, and 1 Time Turner. Next up is Neville. Neville draws 1 card, and it's Flipendo. Active hero loses 1 and discards a card. Let's see. We're gonna discard an Alohomora. And he also loses 2 hearts because of the Dementor, and Draco doesn't do any harm at the moment. He gets 3 influence for his Alohomoras, and he's going to spend those on Quidditch gear. And he's going to put 1 damage on the Dementor. And he's going to draw up to 5 cards, and he gets 2 Alohomoras, 1 Remembrall, 3 Alohomoras, and Trevor the Toad. So now it's Miss Granger, who draws 1 card. Hand of Glory. Active hero loses 1 heart, and also we add 1 to the dark influence to the Hogwarts Express. We lose 2 more because of the Dementor, and we lose 2 more because of Draco. So we're down to 1. We are in deep trouble. Okay, so and we have 5 cards, which give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Let's see, we could also just have 5, and we could buy... We're going to buy Finite and Essence of... Or are we? No, we're going to buy Oliver Wood and Finite. And since it's a spell, you may put spells you acquire on top of your deck. So we're going to put this on top of her deck, which at the moment doesn't exist, but that's fine. It just means that this will be one of the 5 cards she will draw on her next turn. Or this is how I'm playing this. If she doesn't have a draw deck, then we will just create one, which you would have to do anyway. But she's also close to dying, close to being stunned. 1 more loss, so she'll be stunned on her next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have Finite. And we'll see what happens. So we replenish this offering. And it is Neville Longbottom, and he's going to draw 1 card. Flipendo, active hero loses 1 heart and discards 1 card. He's going to discard the Remember All to gain 2 influence. And he's going to lose 2 hearts because of the Dementor. So he's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 influence, and he's going to spend this on Essence of Dittany and Quidditch gear. And he's going to use Trevor to recoup his strength. 1, 2, 3, because he gets 2. But since it's the first time on his turn that somebody gains healing, he gets 1 more. So now I'm gonna... So Miss Granger is going to be stunned now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah. She loses 1 heart. And she's stunned, which means she loses half her card. So we're going to discard 2 Alohomoras. And we add 1 to the location. And Neville also lost 1 heart. Now, the problem is that, well, she cannot, once she's stunned, she cannot get additional life back or lose more life. So none of these will apply to her. She's going to play Finite to remove 1 of the influences. And she's going to play 1 Alohomora, which is not going to do her any good. And she's going to play Cruikshanks, and she's going to put a damage on the Dementor. She's now back to 10, and she draws up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on her next turn, she will be able to buy some stuff. Let's see what happens to Neville. He draws his card. All heroes lose 1 heart and cannot draw extra cards this time. Flipendo again. So first of all, he's gonna play the Quidditch gear and put 1 on the Dementor and gain back 2 health because of his special ability. He's also gonna use Essence of Dittany on himself for 8. He's going to use 3 of his influence, and he's going to get Reparo. And he's going to draw up to 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you really want him to get all of the healing, also all of the Dittanies. Dementor's Kiss, active hero loses 2 hearts and all others lose 1 heart. And the Dementor also kisses her 1 more time, which is kind of gross actually. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is she's going to spend on a Nimbus. And she's going to put 1 damage on the Dementor. And she's going to draw up to 5 cards. She has 3. So we want him to get Miss Weasley if she comes out. The reason is that she gives people life, and if he plays it, then people will get additional bonuses from that. Okay, so we draw 1 card. He who must not be named. We add 1 dark influence. We lose 2 hearts to the Dementor, and we lose 2 more because Draco Malfoy's influence is making itself known. 2, 4, 5. Okay, we're gonna have to do this now. We're gonna put 2 on or are we? Yes, we're gonna how many does she have? Oh yeah, she can actually put plenty of stuff on them. So he's gonna play Trevor to heal himself for 3. And he's gonna play the Mandrake to heal Hermione for 3. And he's got 3 Alohomoras, and he's going to spend those on he's not going to buy anything for these 3. He doesn't want any of these cards. Well, he does want some of them, but he can't afford them, unfortunately. So that was a regrouping turn, I would call that. So he's drawn 3. 1, 2, 3, 5. So it is Hermione. Haha, good call. 1. She loses 2 to the Dementor and 2 to Draco. Nearly lost her there. 1, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We put 3 on the Dementor, who dies. And all heroes gain 2 hearts. So and we remove 1 from the active location. And we have 3 that we could buy stuff for. She doesn't want any of this. So all of this goes away. It's the end of her turn. And let's see who's next. It is Lucius Malfoy. We want to get rid of him as soon as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trevor. Neville draws 1 card. Obliviate. All heroes choose 1. Discard a spell or lose 2 hearts. He's going to lose 2 hearts. And Hermione is also going to lose 1 spell. Okay, so Mr. Longbottom. 1, 2 damage. Plus he gets 2 hearts and 1. 1, 2, 3. And he's got 3 Alohomoras. And he's not going to spend them. And he's going to put 2 on Lucius Malfoy. Hermione draws her next card. It's Relatio. All heroes choose 1, discard an item or lose 2 hearts. She is going to lose 2 hearts. She's gonna play the Nimbus 2000 and she's gonna put 2 damage on Lucius Malfoy. She's also gonna play Finite and remove 1 of the Dark Influences. She has 2 Aluhumoras, which she's just gonna discard. And that's the end of her turn. 4 cards. She needs to draw 1 more. And she gets Cruikshanks. So let's see. We draw 1 card for Neville. He who must not be named. So we get 1 over here, which means that we heal 1 and we take 2 hearts. Essence of Dittany. He's going to play this on Hermione, who regains 3 points of damage. 3 points of health, I should say. And we have 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put 1 on him. And for 3, we are going to get Wingardium Leviosa. Hermione's going to draw the next card. Poison. All heroes choose 1. Discard an ally or take 2 wounds. She's going to take 2 wounds and he's going to take 2 wounds. And she's going to play Cruikshanks and put 1 damage on Lucius. And she now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and she's going to get Expecto Patronum. And she's going to draw back up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cards, and she has... Oh, nice. Very good hand. Let's see. Mr. Neville has 1. Okay, so plenty. Let's see. Tarantalegra. Active hero loses 1 heart and cannot assign more than 1 damage to each villain this turn. This is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. For 4 he's gonna get Essence of Dittany. He's gonna play 3. He's gonna play the Quidditch gear, which gives him 1, which he assigns to Lucius. He can't assign more, but it doesn't matter, and then he gets 2 life points back. Lucius now has 6 points of damage on him. And this means if we can assign 1 more, he's dead. Active hero loses 2 hearts. 1, 2, 3 influence. And we've got Wood, which assigns 1 damage to Lucius. So we're going to resolve this. Since we defeated a villain, any 1 hero gains 2 hearts, so she's going to give herself 2 health back. Lucius also assigns her 1 more influence, as he does to our friend Neville, and he removes 1 dark influence from the location. We also have Forks, and we can either make every hero gain 2 hearts, or we can assign 2 we're gonna make everybody get 2 hearts, because I do want to keep Malfoy around, because he's one of the less problematic villains. So we have 4. This one should have been replaced. She's got 4 influence, and she's going to take Lumos. All heroes draw a card. Chocolate frog. Okay. So let's see who else is out there. Oh, it's the basilisk. Heroes cannot draw extra cards. And we just bought Lumos. Great. So let's see. It's the next card. Expulso. Active hero loses 2 hearts. Let's see, we've got 1 Alohomora, 2 Alohomora, 3 for the Remembrall and 1 more here. We've got Essence of Dittany, which we're going to assign to ourselves. And we have the Mandrake, which allows us to put 1 on the Basilisk. So we have 4 influence. We're gonna keep the 1 influence, we're gonna buy the chocolate frog. I just like the chocolate frog thing. I'm just such a child. 1, 2, 3, 4, especially since I actually don't eat chocolate myself, but you know, it's just this idea of having a chocolate frog jumping around. Okay, so it's Miss Granger. She draws 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to... And we're still on our first location, so this could change really quickly though. Oh, we've got Arthur Weasley. All heroes gain 2 influence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be handy. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3. She's got 4 spells, so she's going to get 1 additional influence, which we are going to assign to her straight away. 1, 2, 3. So she's got 4 influence in total. She's going to play Finite, which allows her to remove 1 influence. And she's got the Nimbus 2000, which allows her to assign 2 damage to the Basilisk. Well, actually, we forgot to draw the card, didn't we? She loses 2 hearts. So we have 4 influence, which we're going to spend on... Reparo. Expelliarmus, a very good spell. So now it's Mr. Neville Longbottom. We draw 1 card, 1 Dark Arts card. Oh, Opugno. All heroes reveal the top card of their deck. Heroes that reveal a card with a value of 1 or more discard it and lose 2 hearts. Okay, so Neville goes first. It does have a value, and let's look at Hermione. It has a value, so that's not good. Oh well, actually she would have drawn up to 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So strictly speaking, she would reveal this card, which doesn't have anything, and so nothing happens. That's important. When you play the game, you have to follow the chain of events. First of all, he's going to play Essence of Dittany on Hermione, which makes her regain 3 hearts. Then he's going to play Quidditch Gear, and he's going to assign 1 damage to the Basilisk and 1 more to himself, +1. And he has 3 influence, and he's going to get Reparo. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're gonna shuffle the deck. And now it is Miss Granger who's going to draw the last Dark Arts card of this round. And it is Hand of Glory. Active hero loses 1 heart, add 1 dark influence, so she loses 2 hearts for Draco Malfoy's particular ability. Let's see what we've got. We've got Lumos. All heroes draw a card, which doesn't work because the Basilisk is the active villain. Expecto Patronum. We gain 1 and we remove 1. We have Forks and we have Crookshanks. So in theory we can generate 4, and we are going to generate 1, 2, 3. So 1 for Crookshanks, 2 for Forks, 1 for Expecto Patronum makes 4. So we're going to assign these straight away. And we are going to kill the Basilisk. We would remove 1 influence, but there isn't one, and everyone gets to draw a card. We draw an Alohomora, and we have, with Beedle the Bard, we've got 3 influence, which we are not going to spend because there's nothing we can do for 3 influence that makes any sense. So that's the end of Hermione's round. Hermione requires healing, I'm afraid. And the next villain that reveals himself is Crabbe and Goyle. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Let's shuffle the rest. And let's shuffle the defense against the dark arts cards. Sorry, not actually defense against the dark arts, but actually the dark arts cards. And now it is Mr. Longbottom. Who's got 6 cards in his hand because of the killing of the Basilisk, and he draws 1. All heroes reveal the top card of their deck. Heroes that reveal a card with a value of 1 or more discard it and lose 2 health. Yes, he loses 2 health. And he also loses 1 because of Crabbe and Goyle. Hermione's top card is the Nimbus 2000, so she loses 2 hearts, so she's now down to 1. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 influence. We're going to get Expelliarmus. And we are going to put 2 wounds on Draco and gain 2 hearts back because of our special ability. Next up is Hermione Granger, who is probably going to get stunned. Yes, she is. Active hero loses 2 hearts. She is stunned. We add 1 to this and he loses 1. Draco doesn't really do anything because she can't lose any more health, but she has to discard 2 of her cards. And she is going to discard these 2. She's going to play wood and put 1 wound on Draco. And she has 2 which she can't use for anything. She's going to discard them, and she's now at 10 points of health. She's going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's essentially it for her. And our friend Neville Longbottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, draws 1 card, and it is Expulso, so he loses 2, and these guys don't activate. Alohomora, Wingardium Leviosa, Alohomora. Okay, so he has 3 influence, which he's not going to use. He is, however, going to put 2 wounds on Draco, and he's going to gain 2 hearts for this because of